My name is Ross Dale, and I am with Shredlage, and we want to welcome you all, and hopefully we'll have some information and some sharing some things from experience our panel group. We wanted it to be a format of us maybe speaking a little less and let the experience talk more. So you might think of some questions as we go through this, and feel free to ask our group here as your questions come up. I think, first of all, I want to introduce our partner, Roger Olson. And Roger and I worked early on to develop the Shredlage concept, and we've come a long ways, although we couldn't do it without his dad, Lauren. And Lauren is here, Lauren and Sharon, his mother. And Lauren is very critical in the design part of the Shredlage concept because he just has the knack of seeing things and seeing things that work well. And so we're grateful for Lauren's part. Couldn't do it without him. We also have Lyndon Luckison, who's with our manufacturing partner, Shear Design. The technology of Shredlage is licensed to Shear Design for the development and manufacturing of that and marketing and service, and they do a great job. And so Lyndon is here also. So as we go through, let's just start. I wanted to give you a little bit of an overview before we start, and what we wanted to do is have a panel format, questions and answers. You have the questions, and some of the folks that we've called in have some experience in doing different aspects now of feeding Shredlage, some up to the 4 years of harvest, but 3 years of feeding. So there is some good lineage here, and so I want to introduce our panel first of all, and we have Tim Thompson. Tim Thompson is a nutritionist, works with other nutritionists as consultants as well as the dairies themselves. So Tim will have a presentation on the diets and nutritional side of things. Okay, great. Roger said that Tim is a bit of a mentor and has been with us a long time, helping develop that as well. And then we've got Paul Treeweiler. Paul is from, I got to look now, Westphalia, Michigan. Paul and his son Kyle are here, and Paul is going to talk about the aspects of what they're seeing in terms of health and how the cows respond. So he's going to share some of the things and experiences there. And then we have Mark Fay, who is with the Prairie Land Dairy that's not too far from here, and this will be their second year, and they've got some good experience with that. And with Mark, we have his brother Chuck and his dad Jim here with us as well, and they can all give you some ideas of what they're seeing and some of the concepts that as they're applying in the field in terms of production and how the cow responds that way. And then we also have Aaron Coots, and Aaron has been with us from the beginning. The first prototype that we put out and put up about 3,000 ton of silage that was on his farm. Ron Coots, Ron and Alan and Aaron have been really involved in the development part and has some great experience, probably more than anybody else in terms of feeding Shredlage. So, but he also has the aspect of the harvest and custom harvest position. We had Ron Russo is a custom harvester in the north, and he wasn't able to make it because they're able to go up there, and we understand the priorities. So John Shaendorf, another custom harvester from Michigan, also had the same issues. This is the time that they have to go. So they weren't able to be here, but they would have liked to. But Aaron is going to cover that aspect of it. So we're glad to have these guys willing, and just keep some questions in mind, and they've got some answers for you that based on their experiences. One of the things that I'd like to do is to kind of cover what is Shredlage and just kind of the background. It's kind of a common thing anymore, but there's still a lot of questions to a lot of people. Some it's not real clear yet, but we've defined shredlage as in this statement. In addition to the superior kernel processing, shredlage is longer cut corn measuring 26 to 30 millimeter in length, with the stalk ripped lengthwise into planks and strings, allowing for improved effective fiber, better packing, and a greater exposure to the inner cell of the plant for increased microbial activity.